Welcome back to Work Energy Reflection Notes. We have spent this last stretch talking about voice. Not just the sound we make, but the way choice becomes audible. We have talked about what we say, what we hold back, how we listen, how we ask, how we repair, and how we carry ourselves with more honesty in the moments that matter. But voice does not live outside the body. We speak from a body. We listen from a body. We decide, repair, resist, lead, love, pause, and respond from a body. So readiness cannot stay abstract. If I'm asking myself to show up with clarity, courage, patience, conviction, and compassion, then I have to ask a more embodied question. What is the condition of the person I am asking to carry all of that? This is where physical readiness enters the conversation. And I want to be careful with that phrase because I do not mean fitness only. But I also know that fitness matters. And it matters because capacity matters. Strength, stamina, mobility, recovery, sleep, breath, pain, stress, nourishment, medical assessment, and honest information all shape the body we are living in. So today I want to begin to bridge voice into embodiment. Not because the body is a project to perfect, but because the body is one of the places readiness is either supported or spent. And one of the things that I am noticing as this work unfolds is that the body was never separate from voice. It was just easier to talk about voice first. We can hear words, tone, and silence. We can look back at a conversation and ask, was that honest? Was it clear? Did I ask for what I needed? Did I listen? Underneath all of that, the body has been participating the whole time. Think about the difference between having a hard conversation after a full night of rest and having that same conversation when you are exhausted. Think about listening when you feel grounded versus listening when your whole system is bracing. The words may be the same, but the cost is different. And that is the sentence I keep coming back to. The body is often the first place choice becomes either possible or expensive. When the body is depleted, untreated, tense, underslept, in pain, over-caffeinated, I spend a lot of time there, undernourished or chronically stressed. Everything else has to work harder. Patience, clarity, self-control, compassion, prayer, and communication all have to work harder. That does not mean we cannot choose well when we are physically compromised. Many people do. Many people are carrying enormous physical burdens and still are showing up with courage, generosity, and wisdom. What it does mean, we need to stop pretending the body is neutral. It is not neutral. It is part of the condition in which choice happens. Physical readiness is not body perfection. I want to make that clear. I am not interested in turning readiness into another demand the body has to survive. This is not about chasing an ideal body, comparing ourselves, or pretending health is fully within our control. Bodies are complex. Genetics, access, trauma, illness, disability, seasons of life, age, caregiving, work, finances, grief, and stress all play a part in our physical readiness. So when I am talking about this, I am not talking about making the body acceptable. I am talking about understanding the body. You are asking to carry your life. I am talking about noticing what supports capacity and what drains it, and about learning what your body has been trying to say before it has to shout. I am talking about asking, what does this body need to help me meet what is mine to meet? That question is different from how do I fix myself, or how do I force my body to perform. The question is not how do I control my body. The question is how do I cooperate with it. And fitness matters because capacity matters. At the same time, I do not want to avoid fitness just because the conversation can get complicated. Movement, strength, stamina, mobility, balance, and endurance are not superficial if they support the life we are trying to live. If life is going to ask the body to carry responsibility, grief, leadership, caregiving, creativity, household labor, emotional labor, work, change, and repair, then capacity matters. That does not mean every person's version of fitness will look the same. For one person, it may mean rebuilding strength after an illness. For another, it's walking consistently. For someone else, mobility work, or physical therapy, dancing, swimming, gardening, or simply beginning to move after a long season of depletion. The form is not the point. The listening is the point. Physical readiness asks what kind of strength would support my real life? What kind of stamina would help me be more present? What kind of movement helps me return to myself? What kind of care helps my body become a partner instead of an afterthought? The body has such an important role to play in everything that we do. And physical assessment is part of the discovery content that we introduced earlier. And physical assessment is part of that discovery. And I do have to be careful here. This is not medical advice. It is an invitation to seek appropriate guidance from qualified professionals so your readiness is grounded in reality instead of guesswork. There are things we cannot know by willpower, or solve by journaling, or interpret accurately from internet searches and self-blame. Sometimes the responsible next step is to get information, a checkup, labs, a conversation with a doctor, maybe a referral, physical therapy, a dental appointment, an eye exam, mental health assessments, or whatever kind of professional support fits the concern. A physical assessment is not an accusation. It is information. And information gives us more honest choices. We cannot steward what we refuse to understand. And if health is compromised, everything else is touched. Communication, energy, mood, patience, clarity, relationships, planning, spiritual practices, and follow through. All of those are impacted by how our body shows up. Again, this is not about panic. It is about honesty, and it is about respect. It is about giving ourselves the dignity of good information that we can use to make steady choices about our body and our health. So, for me, one doorway into this kind of listening has been yoga. Not because yoga has to be the doorway for everyone, but because it has been one of mine. Yoga gave me a place to notice what I was doing with effort. It gave me a place to notice when I was forcing, when I was avoiding, when I was comparing, when I was holding my breath, and when I was trying to perform steadiness instead of actually becoming steady. But the point was never the posture. The point was learning to hear myself. Your doorway may be walking, strength training, therapy, breath work, prayer, physical therapy, time outside, rest, or a doctor's appointment you have been putting off. It may be finally admitting that what you have been calling normal tired is not actually normal anymore. I am not asking you to repeat what worked for me. That would entirely miss the whole point. I am inviting you to notice what helps you hear yourself. I can tell my story and name the practices that have helped me, but I do not want to turn my doorway into someone else's demand. Because the deeper question is not, are you doing what I did? The deeper question is, where can you hear yourself honestly? The readiness questions that are beneath the practice. So there is a philosophy underneath this that asks us to look at the whole person. How we relate, practice, breath, protect attention, focus, stay with what we notice, and become less divided. Even though this episode is closest to the physical doorway, physical readiness is not supported only by physical practice. The body is affected by all of it. How I relate to my body matters. Do I approach it with punishment, comparison, neglect, resentment, or respect? The practices I keep matter. Do I have rhythms that support care before crisis, or do I only pay attention when something breaks? I struggle a lot with this, and I'm being honest here. The breath I return to matters. Do I notice when I'm holding it? Do I know what helps me soften enough to respond instead of brace? The inputs I allow matter. What I am consuming, watching, scrolling, absorbing, and carrying before I realize it has become part of my state. The attention I give matters. Can I notice fatigue before it becomes collapse? Can I notice pain before I normalize it? Can I notice hunger, tension, restlessness, or depletion before I turn it into irritation or shame? The willingness to stay with what I notice matters. Sometimes the body tells the truth before the mind is ready to admit it. Staying with that truth can be uncomfortable, but it can also be the beginning of care. And integration matters. I cannot keep treating my voice, body, work, relationships, faith, emotions, and choices as separate compartments. They are constantly informing one another. Physical readiness, then, is not just about whether I move today. It is also about whether I am building a life where the body can be heard before demand gets loud. Nourish before demand. This brings me back to the phrase that has been shaping so much of this work. Nourish before demand. So often, we wait until the demand arrives before we ask what we need. The hard conversation, the grief, the deadline, the conflict, the transition, the diagnosis, the decision, the caregiving, the burnout, or the breaking point. Then we ask the body, mind, heart, and spirit to rise to the occasion. And a lot of times we do. Grace meets us there. Love gives us strength we did not know we had. Responsibility carries us when readiness was thin. But if that becomes the only way we live, we begin to confuse survival with readiness. Nourish before demand asks a different question. It asks what can be supported before the moment requires it. What can be restored before it is completely depleted? What can be strengthened before it is tested? What can be heard before it has to get louder? For the body, that may mean sleep, food, water, movement, medication, medical care, boundaries, less noise, more help, or admitting that what used to work in one season does not work in this one. And it may mean releasing the idea that readiness should look impressive. Sometimes readiness looks like making the appointment, taking the walk, eating breakfast, going to bed, asking for help before resentment takes over, or choosing the quieter thing that actually supports capacity. As we begin this embodiment arc, I want to leave you with a few questions. You do not have to answer all of them. Just choose the one that catches your attention. Before the questions, as always, I want to invite us into a simple breathing practice. If you are driving, walking, working, or in a place where closing your eyes would not be safe. Please keep your eyes open and stay oriented to what is around you. Let this be gentle. Let it be optional. The goal is not to breathe perfectly. The goal is to notice. Begin by letting your body be supported by whatever is holding you. Feel the chair, the floor, the bed, the ground, or the movement of your own steps. Let your shoulders soften if they can. Let your jaw loosen if it wants to. You do not have to force anything. Just arrive here in the body you actually have today. Take one natural breath in and let it out slowly. Now take another breath in. Not a dramatic one, just enough to notice that breath is happening. And as you exhale, see if you can release even 1% of the effort you do not need to carry in this moment. For the next few breaths, I'll guide you through a simple rhythm. Inhale for a count of 4, and exhale for a count of 6. If that does not feel good in your body, change it. Make the breath shorter, make it softer, or simply listen. Your body does not need to perform this practice. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Again, one more time. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let the breath return to its own pace. Do not rush to change anything. Just notice what is true. Is there tightness anywhere? Is there ease anywhere? Is there fatigue, hunger, restlessness, grief, steadiness, or numbness? No answer has to become a project right now. Let it simply be information. You might silently ask your body, what have you been trying to tell me? What have I been asking you to carry? What would support you before I demand more? And then, before we move into the reflection questions, take one more easy breath. Let the inhale come. Let the exhale go. This is part of nourishing before demand too. Not using breath to force calm, not using the body as another assignment, but making enough room to hear what is already there. What demand am I asking my body to carry right now? Where is my body supporting my choices? Where is my body making choice more expensive? What signal have I been dismissing, minimizing, or explaining away? What would honest assessment help me understand? What kind of a movement, rest, care, or support would help me hear myself more clearly? What would it look like to nourish this body before I demand more from it? After you choose one question, stay with it for a moment. Do not rush toward a plan. Let the first honest answer be enough. Sometimes the most faithful beginning is not a decision. It is recognition. If one of these questions reveals something that needs attention, let that attention be kind. Maybe the next step is rest. Maybe it is movement. Maybe conversation. It could be a professional assessment, or simply admitting without shame that your body has been carrying more than you realized. The body is not separate from the work of readiness. It is where readiness is practiced, tested, supported, and sometimes quietly asking to be heard. So this week, maybe the invitation is not to overhaul anything. Maybe it is simply to listen sooner. Notice one signal, honor one limit, seek one piece of information, or choose one form of care that supports the person you are asking to carry your life. Because your body is not an obstacle to your voice. It is part of the way your voice becomes available. And if we are going to meet demand with more honesty, clarity, courage, and compassion, we begin by nourishing the body before the demand arrives. Until next time, may you listen sooner, nourish gently, and remember that readiness begins before the moment